This video for two reasons. The main question that I have, one of them is a question, one's a statement, and maybe it'll help somebody. Here's a have-heart cage. It's built for the size of a squirrel, and I had a lot of difficulty catching them in the fall time. In the springtime, all I had to do was take a piece of bread and slab on some peanut butter, and they would go for it like crazy. Caught about 20 to 30 squirrels in a matter of weeks and deported them elsewhere. But in the fall time, they don't seem to go for the peanut butter anymore. It doesn't seem to attract them. And I'll see squirrels still walking through the yard, and they'll be walking with a nut in their mouth. And obviously, I did a little bit of research, and they're preparing for wintertime. And they will grab the nuts, and they don't actually hibernate, I guess, but they do use the nuts, and I'm not sure exactly why or where, but regardless, what I've done is I've noticed a local park, they had black walnuts, which seems to be what the squirrels are carrying around with them. You can see on the inside of the cage that there's a couple of nuts in the back, and those are the black walnuts that they seem to crave, and they walk all over the yard with those things in their mouth, and those black walnuts are on the inside of these huge things. You can see one half open, and they love those nuts. So what I did was I took a couple of black walnuts, put them in there, took a couple of green ones, which again, go to a local park and you should be able to find a walnut tree and be able to pull those and put those in there. I still take a little piece of bread, or in this case a Triscuit, and slab on some peanut butter just in case they still want the peanut butter, and I'll throw in some bird seed, and I'll put that in the trap, and they seem to go for them. I'll put two of them, if not more, in the back. I'll put one halfway through, and I'll put one on the outside, which I don't have one on the outside right now. I will in a moment, but I'll put one on the outside. So they'll come and they'll grab the one on the outside, they'll chew through that, and then they'll be bold enough to go halfway through. They'll grab that, and then they'll chew on that. And the idea behind it is hopefully they'll feel secure enough to go in there a little bit further. And I have trapped squirrels this way, but only in the fall time. Again, in the springtime, peanut butter alone seems to work. In the fall time, it takes these nuts. So please write back and let me know right below. Let me know if I'm the one who's nuts, or if this is the proper way to catch them, or if anybody else has had any difficulties catching squirrels this time of year. Hey, one other advantage behind this, when I used to throw just peanut butter in here, it used to be stolen by chipmunks. And as soon as the trap door would shut, the chipmunks would take off through the holes, and I didn't catch anything. But now that I have nuts in there, the chipmunks don't seem to be attracted to the nuts. So it's another deterrent for them. Anyway, I'll leave the video there. Leave your comments. Let me know if I'm nuts, or if this is a good way to trap chipmunks, or if there's a better way. I have it right underneath a nice sized tree where the squirrels come down. I also do put a little bit of bird feed on the outside, because they don't seem to go for that much more anymore like they did in the spring, but hopefully that'll attract them into the cage.